everyone. Welcome to Creative Tanima Academy Performing Artist Podcast Series. So today we welcome Saili. She is a Big Four professional by her career, and she is a lifelong Kathak enthusiast. So let's see, we welcome Saili and hear to her life journey, which is more into creativity, into performing arts. Welcome, Saili.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yes. So let me understand, also talk to the audience about yourself. You just share your experience, life journey. So whatever you feel like.
Okay. So as ma'am said, I have been a lifelong dance enthusiast. I got to know about Kathak when I was around first standard, second standard. So I remember I was someone who, as a kid, like 2-3 years would dance in the theaters, when a nice song comes, a Bollywood song comes. My dad and mom used to tell me that I'm someone who's naturally gifted when it comes to expressing herself, either through the form of art, so that can be fine arts, that can be performing arts. My very first teacher as a kid was here itself in Bangalore. Through her, I got to know about what Kathak is. The love of Kathak started from there. And I just found it such a free-flowing dance form. There's so much expressions involved. There is so many hand movements, and my favorite, the chakkars. So I think since that day, there's been no looking back. I've always been a proud Kathak dancer. Even in the school days, I would participate in all the annual functions, any literary fest, anything which involved dance. I would always give my name. Everyone was kind enough around me to encourage me, motivate me,
right,
and also recognize my talent as a dancer. So I think that was one of my startings, and I think post that I came to ma'am's academy. That was after a very long break, in dance, because life happened.
Right. Yeah, so good to know about your, how it started, when you were a child. So talk something about your parents and, from where do you come from, and why you feel it's an inbuilt, in nature within you.
Okay. So I come from a normal background. My dad is an engineer. My mom, she has done her master's in physics, and a very intellectual background, you can say. But my dad is also a music enthusiast, so he's done his bachelor's in music also.
Okay,
so
lovely.
I think I get the creativity from there.
Okay, that's how the roots are connected. That's nice.
But although I'm not a good singer, but I think the creativity passed on in the form of fine arts and performing arts.
Correct.
So that is I think that's where I come from. The bigger part of my family, my uncle is also very gifted, because he's someone where you can just make him listen to a song, and he can play it on any instrument.
Wow. Amazing.
So
it's a God's gift always. Yeah. So it runs in your family actually. So that's how the inbuilt nature transcripted into you.
Yes.
Okay. So going forward, talk something about your childhood memories and how you used to whether at home, what kind of fine arts or what kind of creativity you used to do at home or at your school.
Okay. So I think like any other parents, my parents also put me in a lot of classes, drawing class, dance class, but I think what really improved me were the kind of teachers that I have been blessed with. Because when it came to my fine arts also, it was like when I was in 3rd or 4th, and for some reason that teacher really saw something in me, and he was really pushing me to give exams in fine arts. And fast forward to 6th standard, I met a similar teacher while I was in Coimbatore.
Okay.
And he also really pushed me. He now has like a really big institute in Coimbatore of fine arts.
Yeah.
And I think that's how. And when it came to my Kathak, also the same story. It started as a normal, just a dance class, to a teacher who was extremely strict.
Okay.
I mean, extremely. I mean, those days, if I look back now, like as a kid, that felt like torture. But I think now when I look back, it was what shaped me.
Right.
It was like very simple. It went from not just the mudras. It was as simple as your attire. The ghungru should not fall, and the hair should be tied, and no hair coming out, when you're doing your chakkars.
Yeah.
So she was very strict in that. And I think then, during COVID time, when I met ma'am, and it was the same thing that I saw, and I'm like, okay, I am in the right place over here. She's teaching me professionally, and that is something I think there's still a dream somewhere to, take up Kathak a lot more than a hobby, and I feel I have to. I mean, there's still a lot of time in life, so
right.
I might as well in the coming years take it more than a hobby.
Correct. So that's how, I mean, in every phase of life, it's very important we have a guru. So who will guide us, who will, frame our base structure. Only then we can go to the next level.
Correct.
So parents are always there. They are our first teachers.
Yeah.
They just show us the path. But again, the next is the teacher who, whether it's in education, whether into performing arts, so they will shape your basic things so that you can think about it, whether I should get into which career or better performing. So that's really good to know about your background. So we will go to the next session.